guys, welcome to Tech Live. Today we are going to discuss most frequently asked coding questions in interviews. In every interview, they will ask us, interviewer will ask us to write a code and explain about it. You should know and explain the logic in order to crack the job. You should know the most asked question in interview is what is a data structure? A data structure is a storage format how the data is stored. It is a way defines how the data is stored and organized. And the question is what is an array? An array is an collection of similar items in a continuous memory locations. I already told and I made a detailed video about an array. Go to my channel and watch an array. In that video, I told about insertion, deletion, searching, and all the operations clearly. Just go and watch that array. I will pin it. Next question is what is a linked list? A linked list is a linear data structure in which elements are not stored in a continuous manner, contiguous or continuous manner. One part, it has two parts. One part is data and one part is next. It stores the address where to be the next value to be stored. Here you can see that is a pointer. It is an head. And what is an LIFO? A LIFO is an last in first out. If we can access, store and retrieve the data, which and let us see what is a stack. A stack is an linear, it is also an linear data structure like an linked list. It perform operations in a LIFO, last in first out manner. Main stack is like this. If we insert 1, 2, 3, here the first out, last in. What is the element that will be out first is 3 because it is inserted at the last. 3, 2, 1. Last win, first out. And 3 is also called as top, topmost element. What is FIFO? FIFO is an queue. Queue is also a linear data structure. It all performs operations in a FIFO order. First in, first out. FIFO means first in, first out. If we insert an element 1 here, 2, 3, the first element to be outed is 1. What are binary trees? A binary tree is an extension to the linked list where each node has an 2 children. Like this, each node will have 2 children. Let us see what is a recursion. A recursion is a function which call itself based on the terminating condition. There will be asked a lot of problems like using a recursion function, write the factorial of your program. You should know all these basic codes, factorial and Fibonacci. These are the most important programs you should know while appearing for an interview. You should Also know all the basics of the programs, sample codes, and I will provide all these codes at the end of this video. And I will also put this PDF in my Telegram channel. If you want this resource, just go to my Telegram channel and download it. What is an object oriented? And if you appear for any Java full stack, if you have a knowledge on Java, then you should know this concept. What is OOPS? In in Java, OOPS, object oriented programming, is mainly revolves around six concepts, that is class, object, encapsulation, abstraction, polymorphism, and inheritance. You should know all these concepts in depth. What is an abstraction? What is an encapsulation? Hiding up of data. Abstraction is hiding up of the data, wrapping up of data, and hiding the implementation details. And what is a class? What is an object? What is as an inheritance? A child class will inherit all the properties of parent class. You should know. Here you can see what is an object. An object is a real world entity. What is a class? Is a blueprint of an object. Inheritance. A child class can inherit, can obtain all the features and behaviors of a parent. Polymorphism means there are multiple forms, different ways. For example, plus. Plus can be used to add to values and to concatenation also. What is an abstraction? It hides the internal details of an application. And encapsulation means wrapping up of code. You should also know about the auto boxing. Mm, what is a binary search tree? Binary tree and binary search tree are so much similar, but you have to know the major difference. In binary search tree, the left value is less than the key. Here, the left value is always smaller than the key, and the right value is always greater than the key. It should be greater value. For example, write like I will should give an example. 5, 4, and here at the right node it should be greater than the 5, 6. This is an example of BST, binary search tree. Okay, doubly linked list. It is a type of linked list which we can traverse from both directions. Two links. It has a two link. For a linked list, singly linked list, it has only one direction to traverse, but it has to traverse in both directions because it has two links. Next to connect other and the previous node. It will address the next node and previous node also. There are two connections. You should know what is a graph. A graph is a particular type of data structure that contains a set of ordered pairs. It only contains a set of ordered pairs. The ordered pairs is also known as edge arc. A graph will look like this. In that circles there will be elements. You should know the difference between linear data structure. What is a linear data structure? I also told the examples of linear data structure like stack, queue, and the non-linear data structures like a graph. Graph is a non-linear data structure. Data in linear data structure, it is a structure in which data elements are adjacent to each other. In non-linear data structure, each data element can connect to two adjacent data elements. Here you can see it have one. It will connect to two data elements. 3, 4. Stack. Example for linear data structure is linked list, arrays, stack. Non-linear is the graphs, trees. What is an DQ? A DQ is an operation of a queue. NQ, DQ. NQ means inserting an element in an queue, and DQ means removing the element from a queue. Let us know what's the major difference between stack and array. Stack follows on last in first out, which is the element inserted at last will be out first, and it follows a particular sequence. On the other hand, arrays means a collection of similar data items which can be accessed or accessed by using an index. And you should know the sorting algorithms, basic sorting algorithms like bubble sort, quick sort. Bubble sort is a major important. You should know, must know the bubble sort and quick sort. And med sort is very easy. You have to, if an elements are divided, you have to divide them and merge it and sort and merge it. Radic sort and more, but these are the some important bubble and quick and merge sort. Here, no algorithm can be considered as the best or fastest because they have designed for a specific data type of data structures. We can't say bubble sort is works for best. Each sorting algorithm has its own purpose. These are all the sorting algorithms which are used to sort, but these are each performs a different at different data structure. How does the variable declaration affect memory? The amount of memory to be reversed or allocated depends on the data type stored in that variable. Here, if we, so for example, if we see here integer type, an integer type has a 32 bits of memory storage and then will be reversed for that particular variable. Okay, let's go to the another question. What are dynamic data structures? Dynamic data structures have the feature where they are expand and contract as a program runs and provides a flexible data manipulation because it will adjust on the day based on the data size of the data to be manipulated. For example, in Java we have generics and collections. Collections means array list, map data structure, hash map, hash set. Because this array list will consider there is a difference between array and array list. In array, there is we fixed size, we allocated fixed size. And in array list, we do not have a fixed size. Based upon the input of the user, it will automatically allocate the size and deletes the unwanted size. It is a memory efficient. While using the large amount of data, you always have to go with the array list. Okay, let's see the some of the programming interview questions. You should know how to reverse a string. First of all, declare a string, then take out the length of the string, use your loop, for loop or while loop, then reverse the character, dot reverse. Reverse equal to str dot character of I plus reverse. Here we initialize the reverse with a null string. If we give hello as an input, it will print O double EH. And how do you determine if a string is palindrome or not? What do you In order to write this program, you have to first know what is a palindrome. Palindrome means if we reverse an element, it will produce the same word, like ma'am. Write in reverse order, you will get the same word, ma'am. This is an easy program. Just find the reverse of the string and then check with the first string. If it is equal, then print palindrome. If it is not equal, then print not palindrome. Here we have an in Java we have dot equals method, which will check each character is equal or not. The next program is find the number of occurrences of a character in a string. It means we have to count the character, how many times it has appeared in a letter. For example, first initialize a count equal to 0, then char search equal to a. This is the search element. We have to count how many times in an input the a letter appears. For loop for traverse, next character str dot character of I equal to search. Count will be incremented. Then it will print the count. If ma'am, if the input is m, if the search letter is m, then m is appeared in the string 2 times. Next, how to find the given two strings is anagram or not. You should know what is an anagram. An anagram is, it will give the meaningful word when we write it. Is an anagram? An anagram is we have to find another letter, another word which is meaningful. For example, mug and gum. These are the anagrams. Mug is a meaningful word. And using the same letters in that, we have found another word with a different meaning, meaningful meaning. This is an anagram. In order to check if whether the string is an anagram or not, first of all, let's check the length of the strings, two strings, and sort it. Simple way is sort it. If we sort, then each will become equal. Then check by using arrays dot equals method. It will return true if they are equal, else false. Sorry. Then the next program is how do you calculate the number of vowels and consonants in string. Let us see what is one vowel. I mean, vowel is there are 5 vowels in an English: A, E, I, O, U, and remaining are all consonants. If user given an word hello, then what is an how many vowels are there? E and O. These are the vowels. You should find what are the vowels and return it. You first of all initialize into vowels equal to 0 and consonants equal to 0. Traverse a loop, take a loop, char c equal to str dot character of k. Check if it is a character is a, e, I, o, u, or. Then if this condition is true, then increment vowel. 0 becomes plus. 0 plus 1, increment. 0 plus 1 is 1. Else consonant will increment. Then come out of the loop, k will increment. It will print the vowels count and the consonant count. Next program is how do you get matching elements in an integer array? First of all, declare an array. Then nest a couple of loops, two loops. the numbers with the other numbers in an array, to compare the numbers with the other numbers in the array. For example, int array a equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 6, 7. This is an outer loop, outer for loop, and inner for loop. If this condition is true, it will print a of m. To take light and here and join in my Telegram channel. Here I will share all the videos and all the important documents you can download and learn from it for free. And please guys subscribe to TechLight here. Stay updated, stay ahead. Thank you.